5 years ago, John Whitbread got the nickname Jilted John after being dumped by his fiancée Amy just weeks before their wedding. Yes. John and Amy have rekindled their relationship. He's now ready to pop the question for the second time. Is he mad? Our correspondent Katy Rickitt is live at a special restaurant to try and sort this out. How's he doing, Katy?
Nice hairdo.
Well, Ben, I don't know about John. My nerves are in absolute bits this morning. Are you ready?
I'm so nervous.
I know you are.
So nervous.
Well, it's all going to unfold on this monitor. So if we have a little look-ski, I'm going to give you the ring.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, thank you.
Don't forget that.
Oh.
So, John, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
OK. Let's hopefully see if this unfolds.
I'm shaking.
OK.
I can't relax.
I think we're ready to go. OK, I think there might be a problem with cueing the choir. So if we could just give them a wave. Because we need to kick them off.
Let's get drunk.
Here we go.
I'll pour my heart out through my mouth. This year's been hard for us, no doubt. Let's raise a glass to a better one. Let all the things that we've overcome bring home to us, 'cause me and you, we can hold this up. Only you understand how I'm feeling now, yeah. And I know I can tell you anything. You won't judge, you're just listening, yeah. 'Cause you're the best thing that ever happened to me. My darling, you and I take over the world. One step at a time, just you and I, just you and I. 'Cause you're the only one.
I just want to warn you, you are live on Good Morning Britain.
Oh my God!
And I'm not really a waitress. And John has a very special question for you.
Hello.
Amy, my soulmate, my best mate. Aww. Will you marry me?
Yes.
Hey, well done. We can speak to the newly re-engaged couple, John and Amy. Good morning. Amy, did you have any idea what was happening?
None at all. None at all. I thought it was their 10th anniversary and we were just having breakfast and chatting and absolutely no idea. And then everyone got up singing and I thought, oh, that's nice. And then halfway through I realised that it was actually like our favourite song, and then John didn't appear anywhere and I thought, what is this? No idea at all.
You mentioned, John, we heard you talking to Katy saying how nervous you were. What was going through your mind once everything started? In fact, the whole thing, the whole morning, getting to the cafe and then all the singing, what were you thinking?
All morning I've been trying my hardest to act normal, which is really quite hard to do. So I've been trying to make conversation, trying to eat, which I can normally have no problem with, and I'm shaking and I've been a mess. And I'm really trying so hard to cover it and try and be normal, and I think I'm trying too hard. I could see you looking at me like, you're really just trying to make conversation. Like, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I thought because we were being filmed...
And John,
I was so nervous, really was. I couldn't sleep at all last night.
So we should just explain the reason that they knew, because they were pretending it was a cafe celebration, so we'd sort of set this whole thing up like it was a social media thing for the cafe, wasn't it? Celebrating their 10th anniversary of being a cafe.
That's right, yeah. We set it up so where Amy thought was coming to the 10th anniversary, and it's really just been a lot of planning. It's been such an amazing morning, so grateful to have such a perfect proposal.
Aww.
I'm overwhelmed.
John, were you ever in any doubt of the answer?
No, but you still never know, do you?
What was that?
I mean, any doubt of what the answer will be?
Oh, no.
Obviously, John, we met you a few years ago on much sadder circumstances, of course, when things didn't go well first time round. There'll be lots of people saying, what on earth is he doing? Why is he going for it for a second time? What's changed? This is for both of you.
Well, it was not a whirlwind, but a lot went on, and I never really could move on or settle or anything like that. And
Amy, how did you feel when you saw John? When you saw all those years ago, you saw John going on honeymoon with a complete stranger in your place, and that was because you had turned your back on him at the last moment.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I think a lot of it was all a bit rushed. Everything happened really quick. Like John said, it was a whirlwind, and you know, I think I just got cold feet and I panicked. I didn't know what to do, and so I just thought I can't really go through with it. Yeah. And obviously, everything happened with being on TV, and I just thought, well, you know, I know he's trying to do it for charity and everything, so I was wishing him well. There was never sort of any animosity or anything like that. It was a bit weird, if I'm honest. I was driving my daughter to school one day and John was on the radio, and then I was eating my breakfast and he was on telly, and I just couldn't escape it. So it was just a bit of a weird time, but everything happens for a reason.
The wedding will happen this time.
Yeah, so, and you're feeling a lot more content then, Amy, a lot more happy that you can't wait for this wedding to happen and you can't wait to get down the aisle.
Oh God, I know. It's just, you couldn't write it. I think that is it. You know, if we just couldn't write it. Our story is so special to us, and we would never have ever thought this. When you know we did separate, we would never have thought we'd get back together, and especially like this. But we're so much stronger than we ever were before. We know each other more, we understand each other more, and I think that's just what we needed to do before. How could I marry someone if I didn't understand me? How could I expect someone else to understand me if I didn't understand who I was? Aww. But now, you know, things are so much different a few years on.
Well, we're thrilled to bits for you. We're sorry you can't be there. Last time, John, you were in the studio with us in much sadder circumstances. I know Katy has got some flowers, and I know that Katy's been the architect of all of this with you as well, so I think she's got a present for you.
I've got a little gift. Aww. This is for you, Amy and John, and good luck with your wedding. And I just have to say, working on this with John has been an absolute pleasure, and I'm so happy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Give me a hug. Nice to finally meet you.
Well,
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and thank you to the singers, the flash mob singers in the background who did a brilliant job.
I know. Absolutely amazing.
Yay, well done.
A happy ending. Don't you love a happy ending?
Oh, that was so romantic.
Yeah.
That was so romantic, and I just thought that was so lovely. You know, relationships go through all sorts of different stages. We're going to be talking about snooping on people's phones later, and whether you can forgive and whether you should get back together. That just shows you, doesn't it, when true love will win in the end.
And she's genuine, isn't she? She's genuinely in love with him.
But like she said, how can she fall in love with someone else she doesn't know herself?
Yeah.
Really, really lovely.
Richard
Thank you,
Curtis
Katy.
is writing the script.
You're absolutely right.